Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Sure, isn't it just a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever it is that you are? What are we on about today? Change. So many times, you're told, got to change yourself, you got to change your environment, got to change. And what I realized that because I tried to change myself. Oh my goodness, as soon as I started this personal development journey, I started to try to change myself. And I just kept pinging back to me. Things would change in my life. But then really, I just felt like me. And I'm like, I've got to change me. There's got to be some change in me. I've got to be changed. And then I realized what I was doing through all my study. This is why the title of this is Don't Change Anything, Choose. So, when we try to change something, what's actually happening? We're literally looking at the past. Basically, we're looking in the rear view mirror of the car and going, I don't like that. Let me change it. While you're trying to drive forward. Well, it doesn't. It just keeps you looking back. You're going to crash if you were doing that in the car. In the Bible, it says, about plowing straight lines. He who looks back when he is plowing will not enter the kingdom of heaven. What's that all about? I don't know if you've ever watched Jeremy Clarkson, and he realized that if he kept looking back, his lines weren't straight, and then therefore the crops wouldn't grow properly. My goodness. So it's got me thinking. I thought, what's happening here? Why aren't I changing? You know? And so what I realized was is that if we're focusing on change, it means we're in resistance to what is. I don't like what is. Therefore, I need to change it. You may as well say to God or source or infinite intelligence, you've done a rubbish job and clearly you don't know what you're doing, so I need to change this. So I'm going to take what happened yesterday and I'm going to fix it today so I'll have a different tomorrow. That doesn't work. What you've done there is you've put a veil over tomorrow. You've put a veil over today. That's the veil they're talking about. That's the veil. So don't try to change yesterday. Wake up this morning. And here's the thing that what I noticed about change is that you do get some results, but they're temporary. I mean, everything's temporary anyway, but it was like the same problem kept coming back around. So I would sort it and then it would come around. What I realized was when I'm changing things, I'm focusing on the world and I'm just moving things around. Literally, I'm just moving things around, and that's why they come back again. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed problems reoccur? Because you're trying to change, and basically you're in resistance to what is, and what you resist persists. Do you get that? So, bearing in mind, as far as I'm concerned, we're all perfect. You're perfect. This life is perfect. I know you may have arguments. I mean, the more you argue for the imperfection, the more that it will stay because this universe isn't a yes, no. It is a yes, yes, yes. So whatever you're arguing for, it will stay. It will stay because you're giving it energy. So what do you want? And here's something about changing something and about focusing on something, just a personal story. My brother nearly died at the age of 40, and he drank too much. Let's be honest with this. And then for the next 17 years, because he passed away this year, he went to a group and continually said, I am an alcoholic. Can I just tell you all out there? Be really careful what you say after the words I am. Be really careful. I hadn't actually even realized that that's what they did in those AA meetings to say, I am an alcoholic. And I better stop saying that too now, actually. Because all you're doing is taking the past and putting it into the now, and this now is your next now. I am fit and healthy. I love drinking water. I am full of the joys of spring. I am healthy. I am happy, healthy, wealthy. What you say after the words I am are so important. So please, what I saw was a body that never recovered, even though he didn't drink again. but his body never recovered because he was continually telling the same story. Please don't do that. Please, please, please don't do that. You have a choice in every single moment. This now is a new moment. Don't bring yesterday into this now. Even if it was just 2 seconds ago, do not bring it into this now. You can change it by choosing. You see, they were fishing all night off the side of the boat and they didn't catch anything. And then they were told to fish on the right side of the boat. So you see, fishing on the apparently wrong side is being in the world, trying to move everything around there, trying to change it. You may as well scream, I'm sorry, but you're just useless. You haven't done it. I clearly know better. No, you don't. I hate to tell you. I've studied and studied and studied to know it all, and I realise I know nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we want to fish on the right side of the boat. What side is that? The side where infinite intelligence, the source of who you are, that energy, the consciousness of who you are. You may call it God, you may call it source, you may call it infinite intelligence. It doesn't really matter. It even says in Think and Grow Rich, there's 3 sources of information: knowledge, experience, and infinite intelligence. Do not rely on your own knowledge. Do not rely on experience. This is the thinking of the most successful people in the world. Stop knowing it all. So, where were we? Don't try to change, just choose. So today, maybe you got up and you thought, right, I'm going to change this. And you've got the vision of the old thing in your mind and you're trying to change it to this one. And it's just not working because it's sort of, you just end up staying the same, to be honest. So what if you get up this morning or tomorrow morning and you wipe the slate clean and you go, I know nothing. What do I choose today? What do I choose this day? No veil, no nothing, no preconceptions, no judgments, no opinions. Now, I know if we could all do that, life would be so much easier, but you're full of judgments and you're full of opinions: good, bad, right, wrong. Shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't. It's all there. You've got to think not about more knowledge coming in, but choose. What do you want in your life today? What is that? Then choose it tomorrow. Choose it the next day. Choose it the next day. Stop trying to force it. It's just a choice in a moment, every moment. When you have a thought that goes against it, you go, no. Next. You see, this is like lesson 4 in Thinking into Results with Bob Proctor. You know, that leadership program, that thing that I keep talking about. Lesson 4. You know the manifestation process: thoughts, feelings, vibration, action. Result. Result's got nothing to do with you. You don't like it? Choose again. Thoughts, feelings, sets up a vibration. Take an action in that vibration. It doesn't really matter most of the time what action you take. It's the vibration that you do it in. Then the results happen. You don't like it? Choose again. This doesn't work. Well, choose again. This doesn't work. Choose again. You getting the idea? How long? I don't know. In the Bible it says 70 times 7 to forgive yourself. That's 490 days. So can you just forgive yourself going, God, I chose wrong again. I didn't choose what I wanted. I'll have to just keep tweaking this. Think of Thomas Edison and the light bulb. Some people say it's 10,000. Some people say it's 1,000, whatever it is. Say 10,000 times. You have to keep tweaking, tweaking, tweaking. This is what you're doing. Are you prepared to do what it takes? Are you? Because you just have to keep going. You're walking forward anyway. Just keep going. Listen, there's a link in the bottom here and there's a link in the top if you want to have a book a call with me because you're tired of where you are, or you just want to choose different results. Remember, there's nothing better. How can you add more to more? I mean, how can you add more to this infinite power that already is? But you can start to see more of it. but you can't add more to this power. It already is. That's where all the energy's going into, striving, trying to change yourself, trying to personally develop. Personal development is actually personally developing the ego and making it stronger. That's why some of you are so exhausted. I know, because I felt it. I did that myself. I'm trying to wake you up here. You're perfect. You're totally, totally perfect. It's just really understanding that. So choose this day. Don't change anything. Everything's perfect. You're not in resistance to anything. You just go, oh, look what I created. You may not agree with what I just said there. Well, I didn't create this. I didn't create that. I didn't create the other. No, but your vibration has attracted something of the same vibration. I didn't make up the laws. That's just the law. Whatever I'm vibrating, I will attract. It's just the way it goes. We tend to notice the negative stuff quicker than the positive stuff, because everything can go really well all day and you're in a brilliant vibration, but you trip up once and you manifest something. You don't manifest anything, but it happens that something comes in, and so you end up talking about that all day. So then the next day you're on that vibration, not the vibration that was the nice vibration. So choose. You cannot serve two masters. The world, which is the effect, or which is the past, or the source of where everything comes from. Your consciousness. Start there. Your consciousness will affect your feelings. Your feelings affect your vibration, and that is what creates the result. So choose this day who you're going to serve. The inside world or the outside world. It's like turning the vibration around. 1 minute it's going that way, and now you're turning it that way. So it feels icky, it feels awkward. And perhaps you got on a call with me and, it's just like, oh, this feels really weird, because I will challenge you. No doubt about that. There isn't one excuse that you can give me. Not one excuse that I will not see your greatness. So choose this day. Choose, 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 choose. Don't change. Accept everything and choose. Choose again. You don't like it? Choose again. You don't like it? Choose again. I think you're getting the idea. Have an awesome day. Like, share if this is resonating with you, or somebody else might know about this. Let's get this message out. Let's bring some peace to people's minds.